Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Frankly, I'm honored to be here. Yeah, I think while we are waiting for some of our guests coming inside, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, I'm honored. I'm happy because I was also a product of ITM. Yeah, but it was an old time lah, before the UiTM name come on board. Yeah, so I completed my studies in ITM Malacca in 4 semester, and then moved to ITM Segamat. Yeah, that was sometime in 1990. So it was a long time ago. When we talk about halal, normally halal is about building an ecosystem, yeah? And then when we look into the banking part, why banking wanted to focus on halal? So this is something very, very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, when we want to start this initiative, dia tak ada remote Okay. When we wanted to start this initiative, we spent approximately about 6 to 7 months to understand the issue and the challenges of halal. Yeah. Oh dear. The slide is not moving. Okay. So before I go further, let me introduce to you a little bit about Maybank. Yeah, Maybank is the biggest bank in Malaysia. It is number 1. And then for Maybank Islamic, we are the biggest Maybank Islamic in Malaysia. And in the world, yeah, we are number 5. We are number 5. The first is Al-Raji, Kuwait, and then we are at number 5. And then we are serving at 20 countries. We have 22 million customers. Oh, dia melompat lah. Sorry. The slide is yet to be friendly to me. Oh, dia tak sync, dia tak sync. Dia tak sync. Dia lambat sikit. Ya, dia tak sync. Or maybe I will get you, I request you to change the deck for me. Can we go back to the previous deck? The previous slide? The previous slide. The previous slide. Another one slide before. Okay, we have been in the industry for 60 over years. Yeah, we are globally awarded by Islamic banking in the world. And then when it comes into the Islamic banking, currently we are licensed in 4 countries: in Malaysia, and Indonesia, Singapore, and also recently we obtained our license to operate in Philippines. Next. This is the definition of the halal economy. I think I will skip this. Ustaz Mahyudin has already articulated this earlier. Maybe I want to go the next slide. Okay. When we want to start this initiative, as I said just now, we spent approximately about 6 to 7 months, yeah, to understand what are the challenges of the halal industry. So I personally, we went down to conduct the empathy session with the SMEs. So we met with them, we asked them, what are your challenges? What can we do better? How can we grow? There are a lot of opportunities, however, the ecosystem is not sufficient enough for them to grow. My dear gentlemen, for your information, in our country, we have approximately about 1.2 million SMEs. HDC's data showing that 200,000 of them are within the industry, within the halal industry. But from the 200,000, currently there are only about 10,500 certificates being issued. And this 10,500 certificate being issued, it has been there for quite some time. And for your information, every year, there are approximately about 10% of them did not renew their certificate. So this is very, very alarming. They apply, they spend a good hour, they spend money, however, they did not sustain. So sustainability issue is very important here. So we come into a conclusion to build this complete ecosystem so that we are able to help the industry. So that is the purpose. First is the halal facilitation, number one at the top. Halal facilitation is actually a guidance that the banks has been doing for the past 3 years, whereby we are able to help the industry, the SMEs, or slightly the higher SMEs to get the certificate from our internal stakeholder, our internal staff. The challenges of halal, not only on the cost, but there are also scammers. There are many industry players who has been paying 4,000 or 5,000, but they did not get their certificate. They are consultant, who has been taking monthly allowance, 1,000, 2,000 from the industry player, but they did not get their certificate. But now, when a bank, is offering these services, I'm very sure the bank, we carry a high trust from the individual. If not, you won't be depositing your money with us. So taking advantage into that, we are here to support the industry. And the best part, we are not charging a single cent of this halal facilitation. I will articulate further in the next slide. And another one, to enable a company to grow, you need financing. That is our bread and butter. So we designed a halal forward financing whereby we combine not only on the financing part, on the deposit part, on the remittance, etc. Everything into one simple thing so that everybody will understand and they are not worried to come on board to apply for the financing. And when we move around, we also shared with the SMEs, how do you manage your book, the financial literacy, so that you are able to get your loan to grow your business, to get your financing to grow your business. And then we have been engaging with people. For the past 3 years, we have been meeting approximately about 2,000 or 3,000. We conducted our own session. We work with JAKIM, we work with Jabatan Agama Islam Negeri, and few other agencies. We went to the whole Malaysia, inclusive of Sabah and Sarawak, to wherever. We have been there. If I can remember correctly, approximately we have conducted almost 80 sessions for the past 3 years to see the SMEs, to explain to them what do we have, why halal, and how do they grow. Halal is about ecosystem. Halal is about sustainability. And we noticed that the biggest challenge of halal is getting the raw material. Raw material is not easy, and I make to understand at least 40 to 50% of the halal raw ingredients we import it outside Malaysia, from Taiwan, from China, and from India. So we built a system, we built a platform that we call as a Salam Market. Salam Market is an e-commerce platform that is selling and buying only halal certified product. It is not product halal by Haji Abu or Haji Adnan or Haji Aminah, but this is halal certified product. At the moment, all the halal certified from JAKIM only, but we are here because we are working with IFEA. We wanted to bring halal ingredients product from China, from Taiwan, or from any other parts of the world. So this is the initiative that we have been doing. And then lastly, we also work with ITC on the Muslim-friendly travel. Okay, next. Okay. Halal facilitation, as I mentioned just now, it is free at no cost. So what are we doing? We will help the SMEs first to explain to you, to share with you the condition of halal, what do you need to do. The Muslim staff, for example, your premise, your raw material, etc. And we will also guide you on the My Halal, and we will, once you are ready, we will audit your place before we strongly believe that you are ready for submission. So that's what we have been doing. And we can do this either for new application or for the renewal. And up to today, we have been receiving almost 4,000 applications. We scanned that. We conducted the pre-assessment. We have been guiding almost 1,900 over, and as of today, we have submitted a total of 320 applications, approval at 200, the rest we are waiting, and I'm happy to say that at the moment, our approval rate stood at 93%. So that means out of 100 that we submitted, we have 93 or 94 approval. Yes, we still have some area for improvement, but we are working towards it with a strong relationship with JAKIM or with the Jabatan Agama Islam Negeri to understand why we did not manage to go through the remaining 6 or 7%. Okay, next. So these are some of the companies that we have been helping. Last year, we worked closely with Negeri Sembilan on the Halal Cottage. And we have this DJJ. So this is the real example. The moment you get the halal certificate, you are able to grow your business. DJJ started from a small kiosk in Kampa, and then they moved to Setapak. And then today, we are very happy to see that DJJ has already moved to TRX. TRX, the rental itself for that space is approximately 40,000. You just imagine selling mee tarik with a rental of 40,000 per month in TRX. And they wanted to move, they wanted to expand into Thailand. And then we have Adaptive, this is OEM. And we also have Hokido, this is very young couple who are very passionate about the baby food. We brought them to Shanghai recently. And we have Lavender. We are able to help the small, we are also able to help the slightly bigger. Lavender, I believe they have approximately about 30 or 40 branches throughout the country. We have recently helped them to certify their CK. And we also have Kopi Rakyat. Kopi Rakyat is a small coffee shop in Johor. When we started, he was still operating in a stall with a zinc, the walls by zinc. But now they have grown so fast. Within 3 years, they have expanded to 34 outlets. So my dear participants or my dear guests, I would like to tell you that this is a real story. But one thing, we need to closely work together with them to ensure that they will continue to renew. This is a real experience, because for me, it is not only about obtaining the halal certificate, but you must also renew. And I noticed that there are a few occasions while they were busy running their business, so they did not renew. So we are here to help you to also renew your certificate. We collect all the information and we will trigger all the SMEs so far. Next. Okay, so this is the e-commerce platform that I mentioned just now. This is what we call a Salam Market. We started this sometime in October 2024. It was officially launched by our Prime Minister in Penang. So why Salam Market? As I said just now, Salam Market is a place where you will get your halal ingredients here. Not only that, you can also sell your product, because market access is also a biggest challenge for most of our entrepreneurs. They have already get their halal certificate, they already have a nice product, nice packaging. However, sales did not grow. So definitely, they won't continue to renew their halal certificate. So that's why this is the idea whereby we bring them into Salam Market. We work with a third-party partner, we call it as Borong. They are running behind the screen. And the best part about this Salam Market, you can find the product inside here. In fact, if you want to Google now, you can see Salam Market, we have there. But at the moment, we only have it in the website. We are moving towards the app. Yeah? So we plan to bring this not only to Malaysia, but recently we have expanded to Singapore. Yeah? And the idea is ultimately we will bring Salam Market to where Maybank is located. As I said earlier, we have a 22 location all over the world. So the plan is at least we will bring this to 22 countries around the world. And quite interesting, when we launched this, yeah, we thought that we will only have a small buyer. And interestingly, we also have a big customer inside here that is buying the product. Yeah, we have Jaya Grocer, ECM Libra, Asia, Grab, 99 Speedmart, Petron. We also have Mydin, Malaysia Airline. This is quite interesting. So they are here, they buy the product because they are searching for the halal product. If you notice that in our country, or maybe in any parts of the world, but I can't claim that there is no e-commerce platform that is selling a halal product with certification. Yeah, so I believe this is the first e-commerce platform that is selling halal product by certificate. Okay. And at the corner bottom, last year when we went to Shanghai, we also worked with Alibaba. We hope that we can connect to Alibaba because in the world, we have to admit that Alibaba is the only e-commerce platform that can deliver to any parts of the world. The logistic is the biggest issue in this e-commerce platform, but Alibaba, they are able to deliver to any part of the world. But Alibaba, they don't have a platform or a pavilion on a halal product. So this is still in the process, but we hope we will seal something with Alibaba next. Okay, so this is what we plan to do. We want to expand to as many places as possible. At the moment, we have moved to Singapore. Now, buyer from Singapore is able to get the product from us in Malaysia, and currently we are working hard so that we can have Salam Market in Indonesia. Because we also have, Indonesia has a 270 million population, and we have approximately about 400 branches in Indonesia. Next. So this is some of the photos that we have taken throughout the years. Yeah, we work with Pharma. We also work with Mara. We recently signed an MOU with Mara. We work with Penang Halal International. And we also work with Jabatan Agama Islam. This is Johor, this is a photo with Chloe and the team, Haji Adli. And with Madrid, this is when the photo with Dato' Sri Zahid when we were in Shanghai. And then recently, we also tried to connect to Mardi. So I strongly believe, I noticed that SMEs or the agencies in our country, sorry if I'm wrong, but we are very fragmented. Yeah, we are very fragmented. We are not connected to each other. So I believe if we are able to connect the whole ecosystem, then we will be able to grow not only faster, but we can dominate the whole world. My dear guests, you just imagine Malaysia, we carry a good brand name of Jakim. But when it comes into export, we are not the top. We are not the number one. So that's what we wanted to help. We wanted to assist to deliver. Okay, next. Okay, so this is a little bit technical. How do you want to come into Salam Market? Yeah, because not many people is ready to sell their product. Yeah, so we designed this so that the SMEs, if there is any SMEs here, you can try to register your product into Salam Market. Next. Okay, so when it comes into e-commerce platform, you must spend money. Yeah, but we don't have so much money. We still have some money. So today, for the participants, if you register and you spend 2 2,000 ringgit, you will get 600 ringgit voucher, etc. So these are the campaign that we are running. Yeah, and this is special for the participant for today and tomorrow. Okay, next. Okay, so basically in Maybank, we are trying to connect all the agencies. We, as a banker, day and night, we have been providing financing. We have all the banking products. Yeah, you just name it, whatever, wherever you want to send your money, how much is the loan, how small is the loan, we are able to help you. But now, other than the banking product, we work with the halal authorities, we work with JAKIM, we work with BPJPH, we also work with MUIS. So these three important countries, and then we also work with MIDA, Madrid, IMFCJ. This IMFCJ is for JSSIZ Johor, and we also wanted everybody to go into the Salam market, yeah, to grow their business. So Salam market is actually run and operated by Borong. Next. Okay, so this is some of the products. If I want to articulate all the products, I will take until the night, yeah, until dinner tonight. But basically, this is what we have. We have PG. PG is portfolio guarantee. And then we also have the Her Power. This is special only for women. Kemudian we have the Madani 4.0. This is special for halal company only, whereby the guarantee it will go up to 80%. And this is very recent, the SME Stabilization Relief Facility, we call it SRF by Negara. There's an allocation of 5 billion. And this is very interesting because this is the cheapest, this is the lowest financing rate so far. At 3.75%, you are able to take 750,000 maximum. Okay, and then on the asset financing, if you have an asset, we can finance a maximum 150% of your value of your asset. Yeah, and then on the digital, I'm not sure if you are aware, we are the only bank, I believe, who have a straight through digital financing application, whereby you can go in SME digital, as small as 3,000 ringgit, as high as 500,000 ringgit. It can be approved within 10 minutes, subject to that you maintain your banking with us. We are able to read your data. We will connect to all the bureau to get your data and process it behind the window, yeah, so that we are able to approve within 10 minutes. And if the financing is approved by 10 minutes, we will disburse the money by 24 hours. Next. Okay, so this is some of the other products. The first, right at the top, this is the most important, yeah, the banking account. To entitle you to be facilitated by Maybank Islamic, we require you to have an Islamic current account with us. That is the first basic thing. We make it compulsory, even though it is not compulsory actually, but we make it compulsory for those that needs the halal certification, guidance by us, the Maybank Halal Facilitator. Your banking account must be with Islamic account. That is number one. And then we also have the digital Maybank to you Bs or Maybank to you E. If you notice, yesterday there was an announcement that our M2E has been expanded. Yeah, and then we have QR. Nowadays, we can never imagine you go to the pasar malam without cash, yeah? But now it's possible. We are very advanced as if we compare to Indonesia, to Thailand, to many of the countries in terms of the QR. We have the QR, and then we have Do It Now, we have merchant, yeah, merchant card. Your product, you need the merchant card when you want to sell it. And then Jompe Work Plus, this is also interesting. Work Plus is actually to manage your salary. Kemudian we are here, yeah, on the SME Lite, etc., to help you to grow. Okay, next. So my dear guests, audience, honorable guests, all of the things that I have shared just now, most of the time people will ask, how do I get this? Can I go to your branches? Can I see you? So the answer is very simple. You just click Halal to You. We designed this Halal to You. You answer the few questions inside there. You spend less than 3 minutes, and then we will come back to you within 48 hours. That is our promise. Okay? So halal, just remember, because we have Maybank to you, you just remember halal to you. Halal to you is actually residing in Maybank to you. What make it simpler, the touch point is halal to you. Next. So this is the step. If you go into the halal to you, you click, then we will reach you within 48 hours, inshallah. So that is the end of my presentation. If you have anything to ask, yeah, I will try to answer to you if possible. So thank you very much. Any questions? Or any comment? Or any feedback? If no, thank you. Yeah, one question is there.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, very good morning.
Salam.
For the halal consultant, we mostly know that 85% to 90% of them will successfully get the halal cert for the company. So, however, they are unable to sustain the certifications throughout the process. So, in this case, I would like to know what makes Maybank different from other consultants in terms of the sustainability of the certification in overall halal management process? That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a very good and valid question. It is not about who is able to make it sustainable. I believe the ecosystem, the community of halal, we have to work together, or we are able to work together to make it sustainable. But why in Maybank? Maybe we have an upper hand, because basically when you start with us, we wanted you to operate, to do the banking with us, so that we will understand the health of your business, the revenue or the sales of your business. Where are you driving? Yeah, so at the moment, we are still able to connect to the SMEs to understand what are their challenges. And then when it comes into the expiry, yeah, we will trigger them that your certificate is expiring, you need to do something to renew. And one thing we are a little bit different from the consultant, we did not do it for them, yeah, because we are trying to educate them the process of obtaining the halal certificate. We ask them to key in on their own. We won't doing the key in part, yeah, because we don't have manpower to key in the hundreds of documents into the My Halal. Yeah, we don't have that. But what we are trying to do, we train them so that they are capable, and if they are in any difficulties in their business, so we will come on board to help them. But we did not change any of our risk parameter, because banking is a very regulated business. Yeah, we did not change any of the parameter, but advisory is the only thing that I believe we are able to help them. I hope I answer you. Thank you. Okay, anything else? Yeah, another one.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, good morning. I'm Ash from Razak Ventures. So we are social enterprise under Seedlab Petronas, and we're focusing on helping B40 entrepreneurs, micro and also small businesses. Okay, my question is, I'm interested, just now you mentioned about halal industry in Malaysia is still fragmented. and you mentioned about ecosystem, right? And I want to understand more from your point of view, what does it mean by a full or complete halal ecosystem from Maybank point of view? Thank you.
Thank you. Building ecosystem is not as simple as, I don't know, it's not as simple as preparing a dish on the table, yeah? I just imagine when we see a lot of EV on the road, the EV technology, they try to build an ecosystem, but I think until today, if you go and see any one of the EV drivers, they are still struggling, yeah? They are not prepared, even though you prepared a very nice car, a very powerful car that can go 0 to 100 at 3.5 seconds. Yeah, you cannot imagine how fast it is. Can produce a Newton meter torque of 1,000 Newton meter torque as we compare to the Proton at 200 Newton meter torque. But when it comes into a complete ecosystem, they are yet to reach to the level. Yeah, so the same for us. We are trying, but I don't claim that we have a complete ecosystem. For us, we understand that you need to have a knowledge on how to get the halal certificate. So that is what we have it for you. We are able to guide you from zero until submission. After the submission even, yeah, if there is any NCR, we will be there to help you to answer on the NCR. Yeah? And then on the raw materials, we designed the platform, the Halal market, to enable you to get the halal raw material with the certificate. Yeah, the interesting part about our Halal market is that all the products there, it is not only halal certified, but you can get the halal certificate inside the Halal market itself. And along the way, for example, if you need some money to renovate your property before you can get the halal certificate, so we are able to help you. Yeah, if you need to export your product elsewhere, we are here to help you, to train you about how do you prepare your LC, how do you manage your forex. Basically, I believe that we have a complete thing. And other than that, yeah, we also have our network around the country. We have 300 over branches. We have a special center for our business. So basically, you can go to anywhere to get support on this ecosystem. And if you need support from all the government agencies, we are here to connect you. You just name it, either to Matrade, to Maida, to whatever, to Mara, we are here. And inshallah, we will continue to grow the relationship so that we are able to connect all the SMEs to the relevant parties that is suitable. I hope I answer you. Thank you. Okay. So I believe that is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much. Hopefully we have a successful 2 days. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.